Okay, just a heads up, you guys should all go click the link in the description to go see my Q&A video and leave your questions there. I have no segue now. Hello and welcome to my review of Alter Ego, starring Chris Lemke. Now, I was not really looking forward to Alter Egos. I didn't think it looked very good, but I decided to see it because Chris Lemke was in it, and I haven't seen him in something in a while, so I just had to see it because of that and see how he handled. And I am very surprised to say I actually enjoyed Alter Egos. It was not a perfect film. It wasn't even a great film. It was okay, but I had a good time with it. Let me get to the acting. Okay, the acting is pretty standard by almost everyone. I've got something in my eye here, sorry about that. But yeah, the acting is pretty standard except for two people. First of all, Chris Lemke does a very good job, as he doesn't play his regular, if you've seen him in some of his other works, he's kind of tougher. He feels very fragile in this one. That's the best word to describe it. And he really does well on making that seem believable, even if you've seen, like, Ginger Snaps. And another person I have to say is whoever played the Shrink. That guy was awesome. I mean, he and Chris Lemke had such great chemistry on screen. They bounced off each other so well, making his performance quite good. Let me move into the directing. The directing is a lot like Goats, where it feels very indie movie and very quirky. But unlike Goats, which is more in the writing that is the directing, it actually worked for this one. So the directing, again, nothing special, but it worked. Let me move into the writing, which really separates it from Goats. Now, the thing about this is while Goats was quirky and indie-ish, this is quirky and indie-ish, but they don't try to have too much going on. It knows what it wants to be. Goats had a lot going on. They had a ton of side plots. It was horrible. It was just a mess. But in this one, they only have 6 characters in the movie. If you're not counting the Alter Egos themselves, I mean, then you only have like 6 characters, and it only takes place in one spot. They took time to develop only a few characters and trying to do a ton, which I can really appreciate. They knew what they wanted to do, to the point where you actually have a good relationship with the main character, Fridge, played by Chris Lemke, and you really want him to succeed. However, there is this love story with Chris Lemke, and it's not very good. It feels kind of forced. Although it worked at times, it didn't work all the time, so they could have just cut that out and focused on the other story, which I cannot tell you because it would spoil something. So honestly, I enjoyed Alter Egos. It was okay. If I had to watch it again, I would not mind. I'm going to give this film a B-. That's what I think it deserves. But as I said before, see my Q&A video. I really want you to leave your questions below. And as always, please like, favorite, and subscribe for more reviews.